So when you're a surface pattern designer, one of the ultimate goals is being able to put a design into a repeating file. Now, this means that the design can just be repeated and printed and just roll on and go on forever, essentially. And I'm going to show you a really quick, easy way to do this in Photoshop with a texture. And the difference with a texture is that it's a whole area. It's not just a single motif. So actually the skill involved in making it into a repeat is slightly different. Let's get started.
Once you're happy with how your seams are looking in Photoshop and using the offset filter, you can, and there's a couple of ways that you can check that your repeat is going to work. So you can go to select and select all and Command C to copy. Now I know that this was 500 by 500 pixels. So I've opened a new document that's 2000 by 2000, just so I know that my file that I'm checking will fit into that document. Command V to paste. And you can just zoom in and copy that image and just drag it down and across. Oops. To just make sure that it's going to repeat perfectly where the tiles meet. And that does. I think I might go in and edit and play around with it a little bit more detail, and then you can get the balance between the textures right and work with it. But that's looking quite good. I'm going to just delete those out because there's another way that you can check to see if your repeat works. And that is once you've selected all, you can go to Edit, Define Pattern. And we'll call it spray paint. Click OK. It means that you can then go into your new file. You could add a layer, a new layer with a pattern. Click OK. And it's actually automatically brought up the pattern that was the last one that we had saved in our swatches, and click OK. Now, the reason why I like that is because you can then double click on here, bring your dialog box back up, and you can play around with the scale of it. So you can make it really big or you can make it really small. And it just means that you can sort of manipulate it slightly and just have a good variation of things that you could do with the same design. It's like a plaid design there. Let's just take that to, let's say 30%. And you can see how you can then sort of start to use it in collage to create different effects and different textures by using the same design. Maybe make that 70 just to compare. And it just gives you a lot of versatility to play around with your design. But you can see really easily that there's no errors in that repeat at all.
I hope you enjoyed that tutorial and found it useful. Don't forget to check out other videos on my channel for more Photoshop and Illustrator tips.